Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news China seems to be emerging from its doldrums. But first up today, and to the surprise of many, the local Fed's factory survey for the New York state reported a sharp improvement, and it was across the board. New order inflows were at a one-year high and activity perked right up. But cost pressures remain unchanged, however. Firms do expect business conditions to improve over the next 6 months, with measures of capital expenditure and employment also rising. The survey hasn't been very positive for a few months now, so it is a welcome improvement locally. And the Wall Street earnings reports for the first quarter are off to a surprisingly good start. Of the 30 S&P 500 companies comprising 10% of the index that have reported results so far, 90% have easily beat earnings per share estimates, while 3/4 of them have topped sales forecasts. For some regional banks reporting, however, it is exposing the size of deposit flight. Regulators will be nervous about that. Despite all this, the US Congress's debt-ceiling game of chicken is nearing a flashpoint, with Republicans pushing to gut most social programs, except Medicare, Medicaid and Obamacare. It is a brinkmanship game that is raising US bond yields, mainly because negotiators are taking such extreme positions. Also potentially inflationary, there is a rising threat of strike action on the US West Coast ports in coming weeks. Separately, IMF data shows that China will be the top source of economic growth in the next 5 years, followed by India and the US. More than 20% of that growth will come from China's expansion, with more than 10% from each of the other two. Indonesia is the next largest, followed by Germany, Turkey and Japan. US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 3.59% and up 7 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold is at $1,995 an ounce. That's down $9 from this time yesterday. And oil prices are down $1.50 at just under $81 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just under $84.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar has moved down further against the US dollar. Now it's 61.7 US cents and a half a cent fall. Against the Aussie, we've fallen 40 basis points to 92.2 Australian cents, but against the euro we're unchanged at 56.5 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index is at 69.5, down 30 basis points, and still its lowest in almost 6 months. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.